Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Unlawful Exile, half of the pair of exiles, and welcome back to the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire special demo version. We are now on our fifth time going back to Steven? This is our fifth meeting. Okay. Did you know you can only use Mega Evolution once in each battle? I suggest you think carefully about which Pokemon to Mega Evolve and when. If you feel like going on an adventure, I'd be delighted to take you along. So they say there was someone new in Moss Deep. However, I assume the new person in Moss Deep is just going to be Steven taking us on an adventure. But I will have a look around, nevertheless. I will have a look around for someone. Oh, it's Flannery! It's Flannery! Holy crap! Hey girl! I'm honoured to serve as the gym leader of I'm Flannery, and I'm the one in charge of the Lava Ridge Gym. Flannery! You're working really hard, aren't you? Great, Flannery. Now smile. Ah, Flannery's here. Ah, Flannery! I remember you. People draw creepy pictures of you and act very creepy about your design all the time. Alright, let's have another look around. I've never been up here. I don't know what's up here yet. And up here is a big fat nothing! So, let's go. Can't believe we found Flannery. I don't know if she was the new face, but we found her, nevertheless. So Flannery's in it. Flannery confirmed for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I have no idea what this woman is talking about on my bottom screen. I haven't looked at what she's saying once, but I assume it's very, very informative and everyone loves it. She's just giving general tips. I hope I can change the channel to something else. Like the WWE network of the Pokemon world. Right, let's go on another adventure, Mr. Steven. This time I'm not going to use Wario. I'm going to use Swampert again. I'm going to use Swampert Sceptile, hopefully. Should we go for an adventure? Yes, let's go for an adventure. It seems someone has sent you a challenge. He appears to have recognised your skill as a trainer and now wishes to ask you for a battle. Who's this punk that's challenged me to a battle, huh? Who do I have to rough up? Take me to him, Steven. Steven's like my boyfriend. He just drives me around places. Like, I got you. You roll with me. The gentleman who sent that challenge should be on this island somewhere. Take care in this battle. I suspect he will truly put you to the test. Well, I wonder where he is. Is he in this bush? No. Is he in this tree? No. Is he in this ominous cave? No, it can't be. Surely not. Who is it, I wonder? It's a regular man. I was expecting someone I knew. I have heard much of you, young trainer, including the way you are able to wield the power of Mega Evolution despite your youth. Together with my Pokemon in this place, where few ever tread, I have done nothing but earnestly seek greater strength. Greater strength. Now allow me to test the fruits of my labour against the strength of you and your Pokemon. I thought it was going to be like someone we knew or something. Expert Timothy. I don't know a Timothy. He does have a Hariyama though, so it makes me glad I'm not using Wario at the moment. Right, let's save our Mega Evolution for now, and let's just go for a waterfall. Wow, black! Didn't even do half. Whirlwind, hello! Don't bring out Wario, don't bring out Wario, don't bring out Wario. Sceptile, okay, I'm okay with Sceptile. I'm gonna Mega Evolve my Sceptile. Why not? I'm gonna use Leaf. Oh, I should use Aerial Ace! I didn't even see it, I'm so dumb. Mega Evolve Sceptile! I threw my fist up in the air. Sceptile. Badass all round. Have a Leaf Blade, sir. Kill it! Oh! Sceptile! You upset me. Have an Aerial Ace. I love how Sceptile has to turn around every time he wants to attack. It's like, yes, I know I have to turn around to attack, but I want to put my back to you. Right, Swallow. Regular Wario can handle it. Glalie is the man. Wario! Let's go for an Ice Fang. Focus energy. Those crits, though, terrifying. Not that scary, though. Right, who's the last one going to be? I feel like it's going to be a Mega Absol. Could be a Mega Absol. Let's go Blaziken. We've used everyone else. Why not? Blaziken! The best one out of all of these Pokemon. And there's no room for debate on that. Have that. And have another one. And down you go. I really thought that Absol was going to be Mega. Good job, Blaziken. You're much stronger than I imagined. Congratulations, you defeated a true expert. Oh, that's nice. Judging by the expression on your face, I would say you are victorious. I suppose it's time to return to Moss Deep. So much stuff going on in this demo, it's like, my lord. You're spoiling me, Game Freak. You are spoiling me for choice, or not choice, but you're spoiling me for content. You've been a great help again today. I suppose this is goodbye for now. I look forward to our next meeting. Love the pan to the sky every single time. Not going to watch that video again. If you want to watch that video, it's in the first episode. Watch it there. You've cleared the special demo version 5 times. As a result, you'll be able to send a set of heal balls to the Pokemon link. Sweet. Feel free to continue playing it, and please look forward to playing the full versions of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, available from retailers and Nintendo eShops soon. I hope I get paid for that promotion. That was a plug right there. That was a big plug for you, Nintendo. Is that it? Am I finished? Is there nothing? Is there no more adventures to go on? Stephen? Say it isn't so. This is our 6th meeting. I think I'll give you these heal balls. Thank you, Stephen. Love you. You cannot use them. If you feel like going on an adventure with me, say the words. Okay, so there's still more adventures. Thank God. I thought my time was over in this wonderful world. I never want to leave. Ah, where's Flannery go? I'll swim back to Kalos on my own. Oh, it's from Kalos. I'm going to stay in this town and finally become a scuba diver. I'm going to stay here too. I've always hidden it, but I'm actually really good at holding my breath. Why would you hide that? Why would you hide that you're really good at holding your breath? That's such a weird thing to say. Oh, there's a bike man here now. Who are you? Look at the body of my noble steed. I hope you're someday get to ride one of Mr. Riddle's bikes yourself. Shout out to the game. We do get to ride a bike later on, and they comment on the fact that it has Riddle or Rydle, whatever you want to call it, written all over the bike, or wrote all over the bike. So, you know, nice to see them putting in extra stuff. I'm loving this. I feel like this is a very well done demo. They're putting in Easter eggs for everyone. They're putting in reasons to keep playing it. They give you rewards for playing it. Especially since most of the ways they're giving them out is through unconventional means. Very, very impressed. I happen to know of some trainers doing special training. I ask you to take them on in a battle. Okay, let's go, Stephen. I feel like Aladdin. I can show you the world full of shimmering banana. That's what that bit reminds me of every single time. I feel like Jasmine and he's taking me on a magic carpet ride. I count on you to help these fellow trainers with their special training. Right. In the last episode we Mega Evolved Sceptile, so this time we're going to Mega Evolve Swampert. It's too much bother to think this out. I only wanted to battle. This demo just got... I thought I was going to do a quick 20-minute video on the Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire demo. It's turned into a goddamn series. Like, it's gonna need a playlist. It's gonna need, like, everything. I did not expect this much content from one demo. Especially a Pokemon demo. Steven just has so many adventures ready for me. Brah! That's the sound Swampert makes when he attacks. He just goes, brah! Even though I lost, I still like battling the best. I don't remember that battle girl and that sprite. I feel like that might be different. I don't remember that one. What? She wasn't even looking at me! She wasn't even looking at me. Not that I'm bothered, because I have to battle her anyway, but... She wasn't looking at me. We all saw it, right? We all saw it, right? You saw it, right? Right? I'm not getting crazy? Right. Let's drop some Hydro Cannons! Mega Evolve. Bah! Ripped. What is Leg Day? That is going to be the name of my Swampert from now on. It's going to be Leg Day, question mark. Oh, I have to recharge. And let's finish you off with a Waterfall of Glory. I seriously wonder what happens if you lose during this demo, but I don't want to lose. Because number one, I don't like losing, and number two, I don't want to have to do everything again. Right, I'm looking for more trainers. I'm hunting trainers. Who is it? It's Slackoff. Very limited amount of Pokemon. Do I still have those Pokeballs, I wonder? And I wonder if I could just stay in this demo and train up all these Pokemon to level 100. Don't you dare brush me off, it's not my fault if you cry. I wonder if the Glalie, when it comes over to our game, is going to be the same level as the one in this game. There's so many things to wonder. Mega Evolve Waterfall, please. If you would be so kind, Mr. Swampert. Take it out. Well, it's not even going to do half. It didn't do half to the... Oh, it did! Okay. Apparently this Hariyama's not as thick as the other one in the previous episode. And there we go. Brilliant. I feel like that'd be all the trainers. I feel like 3 is a magic number. I feel like I've done 3. Congratulations! You defeated all the trainers! Yes, it was 3. Looks like you've done a fine job of helping this bunch train themselves. It's about time to head back. I want this to go on forever. I never want to stop. Just keep giving me adventures. I like that, what's it called? Satopolis City? It's like covered in, it's in the middle of like a canyon. It's pretty funny. Thank you, Orlando. You've been a great help again today. I suppose it's goodbye for now. No! Right. Is there any more? Am I done? I know Glalie's waiting for me. You completed the special demo version 6 times. 6 times! There may be a new face in Moss Deep Sea. It just keeps going. It just keeps going. This is amazing. It never stops. Never stops. Can't stop, won't stop. This train has no brakes. It's our 7th meeting. Yes, it is. If you feel like going on an adventure, I'm sure I will go on an adventure with you soon, Stephen, but I have to find this familiar face. It's not these guys. They're still there. Where is this familiar face now? There's no one here. Is it going to be my dad? Has my dad come to pick me up from this wonderful adventure? There's no one there either. Was you here before? Who are you? You're not familiar. That's the Shroomish guy! It's the guy who asked for a Shroomish! It's Brawly and Roxanne! Hi guys! Big fans! Big fans! More of Brawly, not so much you, Roxanne, but I'm sure I could grow to like you. Brawly, you're tough as a rock! Did she just come on to him? Did she just say he's tough as a rock? Did you just come on to Brawly? You don't just come on to Brawly like that, Roxanne. It's hard. It's harder than I thought it'd be to get my body fat percentage way any lower. I need someone to keep on training my whole body. Maybe some squats or... Brawly is a bro. He is a brodin. So now we've seen Brawly, Roxanne, and Flannery. And I feel like I missed one, because in one of the other episodes it said there's a familiar face, and I couldn't find anyone, but I feel like I missed someone. Hey everyone, so at this point my microphone just sort of like messed up completely and went to complete white noise and crashed out, and it sounded awful and you just couldn't hear what I was saying at all. So this bit's actually post-commentated, and it's going to be post-commentated for about the next 25 minutes, I think it was. Because at this point in the game, I just said, you know what, screw it. There's too many adventures, I'm just going to finish the rest in this episode. Which is what I tried to do, kind of thing. So yeah, I don't normally do post-commentary, like on LPs, so this might not be too good, but I know a lot of you guys would want to see the end of this, rather than me just say, hey, the last episode messed up, so you don't get to watch it, guys. Joke's on you. So here's me trying to post-commentate it. So we're trying to find this kid again, and that's one of the gripes I mentioned at the end of this demo, is that I like the demo. I've said good things about it. I really enjoyed it. Like, the rewards are great, the gameplay's solid, all great. But I know Pokemon's limited as such that it's always the same thing in general, but in this demo you do maybe 3 adventures or missions or whatever you want to call them, and then they just kind of repeat themselves like over and over again. Like you find the kid, you do something else, I don't know, I'm not going to spoil it because I can't remember if it's been shown or not yet, but yeah, you just kind of do the same one over and over again, and it kind of, don't know, makes it a bit less enjoyable. I feel like someone tested the game and said, you know what, this is actually kind of boring doing the same thing over and over again, and that's why they give you so many rewards, that's why they give you so much more incentive to actually do it, because otherwise no one would do it. So I send out Wario against this Carvana, and I still love, like, I recorded this yesterday, saw the Mega Glalie design a couple days ago, and still love Mega Glalie. I still think it's amazing, so yeah. Much better than Mega Steelix. I don't like Mega Steelix at all. But I'm going to take this time to talk about Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire in general, and talk about the game at the same time. So, I'm very excited for it. Like, the new Megas are great. The Primal, whatever they want to call them, are pretty cool. It looks good, all this, that and the other. But I feel like, I don't know. I just don't know. I'm excited for the game, and I'm going to play it. Woo, found a kid, yay. Hooray, found a child. Yeah, I'm excited for the game, can't wait to play it, but I just feel like there's something, like, missing. Like, Mega Evolutions are all great, but part of the reason I like new Pokemon games is that there's Pokemon in it that I don't know are going to be in it, or stuff like that. And Mega Evolutions, I feel like you don't know they're going to be in it, but you only get them for the one battle. Whereas, if they was to take Lopunny, for example, take away her Mega and make her Mega an evolution instead of just a regular Mega, which I don't think they should. I think it should be a Mega, but that's just an example. I feel like that would add something else to the game rather than just saying, oh, we got a bunch of new Megas, why don't you come check it out? Instead, you can say we've got new Megas as well as new Pokemon. And yeah, I just feel, I know it's a remake as such, if you put that in air quotes, remake, but Pokemon have done weirder stuff before. I feel like they could have put in a new evolution as such. So we're on the 8th adventure, and my god, at this point I was like, oh my god, I gotta... And here they said that there's a familiar face, so I was just kind of like running around looking for this familiar face. At this point I didn't realise that the... whenever the gym leaders come into it, or whenever the familiar face comes into it, it's not... They don't spawn in a new person, it just overlaps that person, kind of thing. So when Flannery was having her interview on the beach, it overlaps those 3 swimmers that were talking. And when you see Brawley and Roxanne talking, it overlaps the karate guy and the child. Like, they just take over someone else's sprite. They don't spawn someone else in. And they just say the same thing. Brawley, you're so tough. Rah, body fat percentage. Brodin. Don't bring me down, bro. Yeah. But yeah, I'd recommend the demo, and yeah, pretty much it. I'd recommend the demo. Even if you think it's repetitive and crap, just do it till the end so you can get the cool items. I'm not going to spoil the rewards, but you know, you get a Mega Pokemon, you get some items for like maybe 90 minutes of gameplay of a game that you're going to buy anyway. So you know, you might as well do it and save yourself the complaints later on. But yeah, fun. Definitely think Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire should have added something to the Pokédex though. Yeah, this woman wasn't here before. Last performance dressing up as a Hoenn Ranger. I'm planning to dedicate the rest of my life to contest spectaculars, together with my beloved Pokemon. So, she wasn't there before. She's not a familiar face, but it's very much hinted that she's going to be something to do with contests. She's not a familiar face at all, because I have no idea who she is. She might be from the Pokemon Ranger games, which I've never played, but she might be. So at this point, I was just like, Steven, let's go on an adventure. Let's go do our little Aladdin carpet ride where you can show me the world on your Latias. And apparently a lot of you guys are like, oh, Latias is so good. How can you not like Latias? I don't like Latias. It's all about Latios. Blue over red. Hello. Except for when you're watching Red versus Blue, when I'm a Team Red guy. Gotta search for the Shroomish! They love Shroomishes! And I wanted Breloom to get a Mega Evolution while we're talking about Mega Evolutions and stuff. I wanted Breloom to get one. Because I don't know what I wanted it to look like, but I feel like Breloom has a lot of popularity, and I feel like a lot of people would have just simply enjoyed a Breloom Mega Evolution. Simple as that. I just think they would have enjoyed a Breloom Mega Evolution. But I remember a lot of people saying like, oh, Mega Evolution, the Pokemon that get chosen to do Mega Evolution are based on popularity. Like, it depends on how popular the Pokemon are and stuff like that. And that was always a weird thing to me, because I never saw Pokemon like Medicham and Abomasnow as popular. Like, I'm not saying nobody likes them, but I never see many people saying they're like their favourite Pokemon, or like ones that they always talk about, like ones like Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur, stuff like that. It's like, yeah, it's a given. But like, if it was down to popularity, why has Dragonite not got one? Like, simple as that. Why has Dragonite not got one? So here I'm sneaking up on someone. I'm gonna grab him. Shroomish cock blocks me. He's like, Shroo! And I'm like, screw you, Shroomish. I was gonna sneak up on that Pokemon. I love the sneak feature though. I think the sneak feature is so funny. It's unintentionally funny. It's not meant to be funny, but goddamn is it funny. There's no other way to put it. And I think I might have mentioned it in one of the other episodes, or in a commentary that I've already done, but I like the fact that when you fly over the map on your Latios/Latias, that it's actually showing you the Hoenn map. Like, if you was to look at a picture of it, you could pinpoint certain towns and the desert and the volcano and stuff like that. I feel like that's a nice little touch. Nice little touch. You cleared the special demo 8 times. 8 times. If I was to do any other demo in the world 8 times, I feel like I'd be stupid. I'd have to check myself into like a mental asylum for doing a demo 8 times. I didn't even do the Super Smash Bros. Demo 8 times. I've done it 4, I think. Like 1 for each character that was out, and then I just stopped doing it because I wasn't crazy. Plus, none of the characters that were in it really interested me, except for Link. Link's awesome. Oh, but here we're looking for another familiar face. At this point, I just thought I might as well keep looking. Yeah, there she is, Flannery. And, like, the 3 swimmers were there before, and now they've been overtaken by Flannery and the interviewers. But I was just looking around for familiar faces at this point, because I just didn't want to miss out on anything. I was very much, at this point, just like, I have to finish this game. It's just like, I'm going to find a person, talk to them, leave. I don't know why there's a Shroomish there as well. Makes no sense. And then that guy, and then I made a joke at this point about that guy looking for Shroomish. I was like, "There's a Shroomish up the path, dude. You can go find it." And it was so funny at the time, but now that I'm doing post commentary, it doesn't seem as funny. So that's a shame. Yeah. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Let's play. Let's talk about that for a second. That is very much up in the air at the moment. Simple as that. Very much up in the air. It all depends on one thing that is not in our control. And we won't know until, I think, like literally the last minute, and whether we can do it or not. So, I don't know. I can't say we will do it, and I can't say we won't do it. There will be one eventually. But if this thing, I'm not going to go into details with it, so don't ask. If this thing doesn't happen, then the Let's Play of it will probably be like next year or sometime. If it does happen, then you will get the Let's Play on the release date at the same time as everyone else. So yeah, it all depends on this one thing. And if it happens, then we'll tell you. We'll be like, yeah, it's gonna happen. And if it doesn't happen, then we'll tell you. But like I said, we literally do not know at the moment. We want to do it because it looks cool. The gameplay is fun. The gameplay is pretty goddamn smooth from what I saw of the demo. But don't pay attention to like the lag in the recording. That was just my computer being stupid because when I actually finished recording, I think I had 14.8 gigabytes space left on my computer because I was recording this for like 2 hours. So yeah, it is a computer issue, not the gameplay, not my capture card, not even my technically computer specs. It was me being stupid. So yeah, we want to do an LP, but we don't know. Simple as that. It's like, I ballsed it up. Even watching it, I was just like, oh damn it, you're such an idiot, you exile. And then I have to get this child, sneak past that woman, because, to be honest, you've all seen all the Mega Evolutions at this point. You've all seen the moves. You've seen Blast Burn, Frenzy Plant, Hydro Cannon. Yeah, you've seen Mega Glalie. You've seen all the other Megas. I just thought, you know what? Let's get this done. And let's just crack on with my life. Let's just get on with my life. Oh, God, I hate doing post-commentary. Anyway, the buzz nav at the bottom's an interesting concept. I have no idea what they're going to do with it, because they might have said like, oh, the buzz nav does this, and it's going to make you toast, and it's going to butter the toast afterwards. And I just didn't realise, because I don't read that much Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire demo. I only just learned 2 days ago that they announced Mega Rayquaza. That's how far behind I was. Literally about 2 days ago, I was just like, oh, there's a Mega Rayquaza has actually been announced. Well, good for him. I honestly didn't know. But yeah, I don't know what the Buzznav does. It looks fun. It reminds me a lot of if you played the Fire Red and Leaf Green games. They had a item in it called the Teachy TV, which was a key item which let you which if you went onto it, it was like a tutorial that you had in your backpack. Like, it told you how to use items and how to catch Pokemon and stuff. God damn, the lag is awful at this point. How did I not notice how bad it was? I guess I was just chugging along. Anyway, yeah, the Teachy TV was like a portable tutorial. And I feel like that's what the Buzznav is going to be like. Like, it's going to tell you about the world, but it's going to be like a tutorial about certain places kind of thing. Like, it's going to be like, oh, you can go to, is it Lava Ridge? You can go to Lava Ridge Town, and in Lava Ridge Town they have a hot springs there. And it's going to be like, you can go to this place, or you can go to Azalea Town, and in Azalea Town, or not Azalea Town, that's Johto. Sorry, I've been playing Soul Silver. You can go to, I don't know, I'm slacking with my hoeing. I don't know. You can go to this place and do this kind of thing, and I feel like it's going to be that kind of thing. And it gives them the opportunity to bring back the concepts they had in Diamond and Pearl, which I'm not sure if it was in any other games. I don't think it was in Black and White, where when you completed the game, if you went to the TV, sometimes it would say, oh, there's a horde of this Pokemon in this route, and it was, you could only get that Pokemon in that route when it said so on the TV. And I feel like it's going to give that opportunity to come back again, so you can catch Pokemon that aren't in the Pokedex at certain times. But yeah, we got to battle this guy. We beat his brother Timothy earlier on. Now we have to battle Theodore. And I feel like this should have been the last adventure, because this guy has 4 Pokemon. One of them is Blaziken. There's no prizes for guessing what 3 of the other Pokemon are. This guy has Blaziken, Sceptile, Swampert, and spoilers, his last Pokemon is Hariyama. So I feel like this should have been the last adventure, because it's got a nice climactic feel about it, where it's like, do you know what? This is the, you know, this is the final battle. This guy's got most of the same Pokemon you have, and they're a slightly higher level. I feel like it would have been like, oh, you have overcome a great challenge. Thank you for playing this demo. That would have been a nice way to end it. But no, there's an adventure afterwards, which kind of ends it on like a, not so much a flat note, just a bit, is that it? Kind of thing. Whereas if after this they were like, oh, there's no more adventures, I'd be like, okay, I feel like I had an ending there. I feel like I done something. Whereas I think the last mission is actually a mission where you have to find a child again. Like, it's like, oh, someone's lost and it's a child. I feel like that's the last one. So yeah, bit annoyed about that. I feel like this would have been the perfect way to finish it, but I don't work at Game Freak, so, you know, what do I know at the end of the day? Oh, but this battle was fun. I was just like, I have to beat this guy, and like, there was one point where, well, I won't spoil it because it hasn't happened yet. But yeah, I was fairly adamant that I wanted to use my my Mega Evolution on Glalie? Yeah, on Glalie. But at this point I didn't know he had a Hariyama. Which makes me think, I wonder why so many trainers in this demo have Hariyamas. Like, I know they probably just gave a lot of trainers the same Pokemon to save on coding, and like to save on the fact that they don't have to program in so many different kinds of Pokemon. But it makes me wonder why they picked Hariyama and why they picked like certain Pokemon that keep coming up every single time. I would love for a Mega Hariyama, especially since Brawly has the Makuhita and Hariyama's already Gen 3, and people keep this is all rumours, like this is me just speculating. People keep saying about gym leaders getting Mega Pokemon if you rematch them. I feel like Mega Hariyama would be a very decent one. Very decent one completely. Very, very hopeful in that fact. Because I love Hariyama. I think it's awesome. It's got a nice design. It's thick in both senses of the meaning in Pokemon. It can take a hit and it's thick in general. But yeah. So at this point, I was below half health. I was like, oh no, it's going to kill me. I have to crit with Aerial Ace. Used Aerial Ace. Didn't crit. I was like, well, that's it. Survived with 1 HP. 1 HP. That was a clutch. I don't know if, again, I don't know this is all just me speculating. I don't know whether you can actually lose and like, you're meant to survive with 1 HP to just like, stop you from losing, but I don't know. I wonder if anyone did die in the demo. Like, what happens if you lose one of the battles? I wonder. I'm curious now. I'm very curious to see what would happen if you actually lost a battle in the demo. It'd be awesome if they were just like, okay, you lost a battle in the demo. Now you're not allowed to transfer your Glalie to the full game. I'd be like, well, crap. Okay, well, I have to admit that I'm not good enough to use Glalie. I want to know how you get Steelix. The Mega Steelix. I heard it was to do with regions. Like, where you actually played the demo. So I remember seeing people say, or someone saying that people who played it in Japan got Glalie, but someone that played it in Korea got a Steelix. And as far as I know, everyone who has played it on the UK demo or the EU demo has got a Mega Glalie. So it'd be interesting to see if when the US demo does come out, if people get a Mega Steelix. So I wanted to throw this question at you guys. Now that Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are going to come out, we all know it's going to come out. Shock, I know, spoiler, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire are coming out. But now that we know they're coming out, what, like, if, for example, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire have every feature from Gen 6 that we've had so far, would there be any incentive other than to catch the Kalos Pokemon to go back to X and Y? Other than just like a few years down the line, maybe like 15 years down the line for nostalgia. Like, that's my question now. I wonder if they're going to leave a feature in X and Y that is going to give people a reason to go back and play X and Y. Because it's only been out for a year. And I feel like, I know Pokemon games have come out like a year apart sometimes, but I feel like a year for a game of X and Y's magnitude, like X and Y was a huge game for Pokemon. I feel like that game still had a lot of playtime in it, especially being the fact that it was the first 3DS game. And a lot of people were talking about the fact that they could put in DLC, like they could have put in something so that you could download a new Mega Pokemon, or they can put in something so you can download a new island to go to on a boat or something that's got new trainers or blah 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 blah. And it just, I don't know, I feel a bit strange. I feel it a bit weird that they just dropped X and Y that quickly for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So it makes me think they might keep something just in X and Y to give people a reason to actually play it. Because if Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire has the same Wi-Fi system, has Wonder Trade, has pretty much everything X and Y had, then I feel like there's no reason to go back to X and Y other than just to get the X and Y Pokemon. By the way, at this point, the recording just like went absolutely crap. Like, seriously, the frames went to like, I think it was 2 frames per second, and it was just like ridiculous. So I stopped it here, but now I'm gonna keep talking because I'm talking. I'm on a roll at the moment with the talking. So yeah, I feel like there's gonna be no reason to go back to X and Y other than to catch X and Y Pokemon, such as, like, you know, Trevenant and stuff like that. Which is a bit upsetting because it was such a groundbreaking game. Like, there was a lot of reason to play it, and a lot of people enjoyed it, and I still enjoy it. I still play it now. I do my own personal Wonder Locks in my own time. So I don't know. But we're coming near to the end of the video now. This was the last adventure, I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to start wrapping it up now. If you enjoyed the demo, make sure you leave a like down below. Make sure you leave a comment. Tell me what you hope for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and let me know your thoughts on anything that I have / we have discussed today. There will be a new Pokemon series on this channel very soon, before Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire comes out. That'll be a solo series again, and it's one that you're going to want to tune in for. I did post spoilers for it on my Twitter. If you want to see them, you have to go follow me on Twitter. I will reveal, though, that it was a new Nuzlocke variant that I have actually made up. So, yeah, that's great. So that should be starting up soon. Maybe Friday, maybe the start of next week. I don't know. I'm just waiting on GFX for it at the moment. Like, everything's ready, rules are ready, game's ready. I'm just waiting for GFX. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I enjoyed playing it. It was very, very fun. If you have the chance to get yourself a code, make sure you play it. You're going to get plenty of things that you can transfer over to your Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire games when you get them. It'll be fantastic. But for now, thank you for watching the video, guys. I was Unlawful Exile, and I'll see you all next time. Take care, and bye-bye.